Good morning, everybody. Another vlog here. Just after this is the first one I'm doing after the convention. I have kind of, I guess, procrastinated a little bit or just been lazy and not vlogged the last couple of days. So here we are on Tuesday, August 29th, and I just rolled into work. And apparently, our luck is starting off pretty early because right after I crossed the road coming to the radio station, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a train going by right now. And so I just beat it this morning, which there's one that goes by here in Madisonville about every hour. So, or at least during the week it does. So we're going to get our day started. We're going to see what the temperature in the building is presently because we have had some AC issues as of Friday. So it was like in the 80s inside the WTTL studios yesterday. Well, not the front studio, but the rest of the building, the hallways and the offices. Let's go check it out. So the temperature actually came down a little bit from yesterday. It was like 82 in the building. Now it's down to 79. We're going to have the AC guy come by and fix this. I think he's coming by in just a little bit. So hopefully we can get this number down a lot further than where it is right now later on today. So anybody who knows, last year I was a part of the Kentucky Broadcasters Association show. I was a runner-up for Best Talk Show in the radio division, and also I won an award for Best Play-by-Play in sports last year. So Randy Lee, who I just interviewed for a show the other day, you can go check that show out on WTTLradio.com. In fact, I interviewed him last week. He is the voice, the play-by-play announcer for the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, and so I've formed a really good relationship with him over my time here in Kentucky because we're WKU affiliates with WTTL, and we were in the previous market I was in over in Elizabethtown. So he sent this to me, and it's always an honor being recognized by your peers, by people who you look up to, who you formed relationships with, and who you aspire to maybe be one day. And I would love to do college athletics at some point, but to be acknowledged by somebody who I admire and who I respect and who I hope to see at a Western Kentucky football game this season. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate this letter. This means more to me than maybe you even know. Let's lay down a few voice tracks today, shall we? Going on after Queen. Make us feel like a champion here today. Queen here on your Tuesday afternoon lunch hour, putting us in championship form. Maybe depending on what you're having to eat, possibly you could feel like a champion today. Hey, it's Trevor Rice on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL, and as we always do, we're going to educate you with some facts later on today. Coming up, we'll look at this day on the National Day calendar, so stick around for that. I've got some great artists. How about Bobby Brown, Journey, Thin Lizzy, Cure coming up later on, Poison as well. Let's get back to it with Nina. Not 100 red balloons, only 99. And that is break number one. Hey. By the way, you can go and check out my interview with Sonny Strait, voice actor, Krillin, Dragon Ball Z, also Usopp, One Piece. What else? There's Maze Hughes, Full Metal Alchemist, Bardock from the DBZ series. So yeah, just so many different characters, and there's some that I can't think of right off the top. I think he played Whis as well from Fairy Tail. So he's played a few different characters. Go and check out that interview that I did with him at Indie PopCon over the weekend. And definitely subscribe to the channel. Support me any way you can. I appreciate that. Now let's go ahead and do break number 2 on the lunch hour. We're going to look at this day on the National Day calendar. Going on after Bobby Brown. My prerogative. It's Bobby Brown here on your Tuesday lunch hour on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL. Trevor Rice with you. Glad you're spending your day with us. Let's look at this day on the National Day calendar, shall we? And today is Chop Suey Day. It's also Lemon Juice Day. Today's kind of a boring day if we're going to be honest. Just looking at the calendar here this afternoon, it's pretty boring. Today is also More Herbs, Less Salt Day, which Salt is not healthy for you. Us Americans are definitely obsessed with adding salt, especially my family. Like if we're eating, they are dumping salt on their food. It's not healthy, everybody. I go without. I don't add any more salt than what the person who prepared the food put in. And today is also Touch a Heart Tuesday, a day to take the opportunity to show kindness to others. Hopefully, you're doing that more often than just the one day out of the year that we recognize it. And that is break number 2. Number 3, numero tres. We're going to be going into Journey, Don't Stop Believing. That's a good one, right? Steve Perry. I don't think anybody can compete with that voice, I'm just saying. You might be able to find somebody, but you might be wrong. It's Classic Hits 1069 WTTL. Hey, we're celebrating birthdays this month. Go and share your August birthday. The month is coming to a wrap at the end of the week. Give us the name, date, and age of somebody in your circle who might be celebrating on our TTL Facebook page. They have a chance to win an ice cream birthday cake to Dairy Queen of Madisonville. As we get back to the music that includes Thin Lizzy and The Cure this hour and Journey. Steve Perry, do your thing. Don't stop believing. And that is a wrap on break number 3. Do a couple more talking points before we put an end on it for this day on the vlog. Off of the Disintegration album, The Cure, here this afternoon with Love Song on Classic Hits 1069 WTTO. Hey, it's Trevor Rice hanging out as the first Financial Bank Holiday World Summer Tour continues this Friday, 1 until 2 p.m. Yes, your final chance to win some Holiday World tickets. We were supposed to be at Knights Technologies last Friday, but due to a scheduling conflict, we had to push it back to this week. So I guess we gave you an extra week to go and get registered for a chance to win 2 Holiday World tickets. I mean, they're good through the end of October, so why not have a chance to still win? Go and do so. South Main Street right now, Knights Technologies. We're going to be there Friday 1 to 2, and we'll announce a winner Friday at 2 p.m., announcing it on air. So hopefully you can join us out there. We'll have some station t-shirts for you to grab one as well. And they're free. You don't have to pay us anything. They are. They're absolutely free. We get asked all the time, how much do they cost? Nothing. They're free because, you know why? We're a radio station, and we're cool like that. We'd like to help out the people. All right, we're going to do one more, except I'm going to rearrange a couple of songs real quick because I don't want to go on after Dobie Gray. I'd rather go on after Poison. So we're just going to flip these 2 songs just because we can. So I'm going to move this one down here, and we have flipped the songs, even though you did not see it. But I will... let me show you real quick. Let me just go ahead. So you can see what I did. I just moved Poison down a slot. And then you see where I'm going to talk after that. So that is, I just wanted to move that simply for the fact that I kind of wanted to go on after that song instead of drift away. I'm just saying. So now we'll get ready to talk after Poison. Bret Michaels was here in Madisonville a couple of years ago. I think 2021 is when he was. So yeah, for Fourth Fest. And apparently they had a killing for that show. I think over 10,000 showed up for the Bret Michaels concert alone, which is insane. So there was a lot of people who either like Poison or maybe they're just big Bret Michaels fans. And he still looks phenomenal for his age. Good grief. I think he's knocking on 60. And the dude still looks legit. You know, I think we're taking better care of our bodies this day and age. And I think the older we get, the younger we still look. Whereas there was a lot of wear and tear depending on which job or profession you had back in the day. I think people with technology advancements and things like that, we're just easier on our bodies. So therefore, we just look younger in the later stages of our lives. At least that's what I'm going to go for, anyway. That's what I will say. So let's go on after Poison here. And we're just going to wing it. No idea what I'm going to say sometimes. And, you know, sometimes that can be a good thing. But I would always suggest for somebody who maybe is trying to be a little more professional or trying to make an impression, go in prepared. But don't over-prepare because then it sounds like you're a robot and you don't want to sound like a robot. Maybe I sound like it. Maybe we are robots. Maybe the government has a chip inside of us right now and we all are just robots working for the government. I mean, we kind of are, right? Our tax dollars are going to them anyways. And then they take that money and invest it because they know what the trends are going to be well in advance of us so they can make money. And we elect these people. Why don't they share that knowledge with the rest of us, huh? Because we all can't be rich. It just wouldn't work out. Poison, nothing but a good time here on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL. I'm always having a good time here in this front studio. If you see me up here, you're driving by here on South Main Street, wave at me. And I'll try to wave back, or honk and I'll wave. And even though you'll probably be, at that point, you've driven by and you wouldn't be able to see me necessarily, just know that I do wave. I did see yesterday the Google Maps vehicle that goes by, the Street View car drove by the studio yesterday afternoon. And so I was looking at it as it drove from the north end of the building and watched it go all the way to the south. So I'm hoping that by the time those images update, I will be able to see myself, even though they usually blur the faces. And you'll just be seeing me like looking at the car as it's driving by. I'll be like when you're taking a selfie out on the beach or just out in public and you get that creepy guy that's just like looking at the camera from a distance. Maybe that's what it will look like. Possibly. So they got it set back. The AC is working again here in WTTL. If we go up to the front here and go and see how Fallon's doing, we'll see that the AC is clearly working because she has her long sleeves on. So real quick, this is the award that I got from the Kentucky Broadcasters Association's get-together last year at the award show. And this is what I am a finalist again to try to win here in 2023 coming up next month. So this is what the letter that you saw from Randy Lee, this is what he was referencing right here. You would not want to get hit in the head with this thing. This thing is legitimate. And here we are putting another wrap on another day's vlog. I want to thank everybody for checking out the channel and supporting it any way they can. Subscriptions, just watching it, or giving a like on the videos definitely helps out in any way. And so I'll be doing some more vlog content coming up here in the coming days and weeks. A lot of stuff in store for the next several weeks. Stay tuned because I will be pumping out that content sooner rather than later because the year is going by way too quickly. Be good to one another. Thanks for checking out today's vlog, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.